What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining, man. I'm super psyched you could join me. If you caught the last video, I said I was going to do another one that same day, and I was. Some stuff came up, okay? So I didn't get a chance to do it. Oof. So I'm going to try and do 2 tonight, and yeah, hopefully it'll be a good time, man. I'm really looking forward to making some videos. I just thought I'd do a video just talking about some of the products I've been using lately, stuff I'm pretty psyched on, and I kind of wanted to revisit the center post build. I did do a video on that, but it was like bad camera and stuff like that, and I actually should take advantage of this camera. I get a lot of questions about the center post build, man. So I think that's what we're gonna do, man. First up, let's talk products. Let's talk Loki Labs new drip tips. You know, I got one here. I'll actually show you right here. It's a new Loki Lab drip tip. Okay, as you can see, their logo right there. Check out the work on this, guys. Isn't that beautiful? Straight through bore, right on through there. The width of that is just barely bigger than your K-Fun chimney. Like, you know what I mean? The little what is the name of that? I gotta find that out. Everything is so well done. The grooves on there looks so sick on the Nimbus. So sick. Check this out. Isn't that beautiful, man? Isn't that gorgeous? It's just oozes sexiness, man. It's comfortable. I really like it on my K-Fun. I really like it on my K-Fun, though. Tons of flavor coming out of that smaller bore size, which is great. Another drip tip of theirs. Seriously stoked on this. We're going to use it today because I think we're going to build the Stellar V2, guys. Check that out. Okay, this is the router DT. Okay, Loki Lab again, right there on the bottom. Very well done. Very simple, clean, and crispy, man. You know, just the way it should be. The roundness of this feels so good. Boom, it's just so comfortable. The bore has an almost dynasty look to it, just slightly funneled down in there, and again straight through bore. As I don't have every one of their drip tips. I have just about all of them, but they've all been straight through bore. Let me pull this off the old drip tip top cap, or the top cap. I'm all over the place. Alright, so here's the bottom. Big old wideness. Check that out. Isn't that beautiful, man? It's just gorgeous. Put this thing on the Patriot, and it looks so sick. But there's a better look at that funnel. As you can see, the machine work that these guys do is just absolutely gorgeous. It really is a beautiful drip tip. Quickly rising to the top of my go-tos. Quickly. Also, I got another one to show you. Make sure it's a little cleaner than that. Looks like it's got a little something on there. I'm gonna show you guys a scuzzy drip tip. Make sure I get all this grudgy off of there. Cool, man, that looks pretty decent there. This is the Ghost Modder short wide G tip, I believe. Okay. There you go. I got the G logo right there. 2 ribs on the bottom. And if you're familiar with the Nimbus, you know how big and wide that is. Very short. You know, obviously given the name. The elegance of the G engraving is just spectacular to me. Let me go ahead and pop it off here. Off the bottom. Okay, here's the bottom. Okay, big fat chunky O-ring. Straight through bore, no step, and again the funnelness. This has a gorgeous funnel to it. Really wide funnel at that, okay? No step. Hopefully that's coming in even though there's a lot of juice in there. Very nice pull on this drip tip. Very nice pull. Been loving this drip tip. It's just a fantastic tip. Flavor. It's kind of like a Dynasty's and really promotes a lot of flavor. It's just spot on work. It really is, man. I'm going to set this off to the side. Go ahead and return my Ninja Mods tip to the Nimbus. Another product I've been really digging lately, guys, and then we'll get into the build, is this, man. Check that out. Not the tip, not the K-Fun, but the top cap. I got a little nano top cap on my nano-kitted K-Fun Light Plus here. This is the clone that will be given away. And the giveaway, this will not be coming with the K-Fun. Okay, because remember, guys, in the giveaway, I'm giving away a Patriot atomizer, an authentic Patriot atomizer with a copper center post in it. I went ahead and I drilled that for you so it can fit a wide range of Kanthal in that center post there. And also a K-Fun Light Plus clone from Rainbow Heaven with a nano kit on it. Okay, and all the goodies that came with it, you know. And stuff's going to pile on as we go. We'll be throwing in some juice. Lots of stuff to come. We're going to be giving that away in June. Probably the end of June. So stick with me, man. If you watch my channel, you know how to enter the contest. I have been asked how to enter it, and I have answered. But from now on, if you ask me how to enter the contest, ooh, I can't tell you, man. I can't tell you. That's what makes it fun, man. But cool. So that's it. Let's get into the build, center post build. I want to really revisit this, get down into it, man, and redo it from the first one. I find that this way works extremely well, and hopefully it'll help you guys out that have been asking a lot of questions about the center post. Need a little more juice. Today I am using a different juice than Killer Liquid for the first time in a very long time. Crazy. Woof. Woof. Wow. Nimbus promotes the flavor. So let's take it down low, man. I'm pretty sure I forgot something. I can already tell right now I gotta get up and go get it. Let's take it down low and we're gonna get into this, man. So, here we go. Alright, cool, man. Looks pretty good. Actually, we're gonna back it up because we're gonna wind our coils. I'm gonna go ahead and wind it right onto this. Okay, I got some 26 gauge Kanthal here, length of it. This right here is the end of an ohm meter. Okay, I just went ahead and I chopped it right off. Just cut it with a pair of scissors. That's what I love to wind my coils on too, man. It just works great. It's a great size. If I have my caliper, I'll caliper it right now, and I don't. We'll get into that. We'll see if we can't find that caliper here in a minute. But here we go. Nice straight piece, 26 gauge Kanthal. All right. We're gonna go ahead. Wind this 6 times in a microcoil. 1, kind of crossing over, okay? I'm kind of, like when I come up and around, I cross over like a little bit. 2, 3, okay? Get that nice and straight. Check this out. Kind of clip that little raggedy piece off. you should end up with something like that. Okay? When you do microcoils, when you do them tight on your beginning wrap, it's going to help you in the end, guys, especially the center post build, because you've actually spread these leads apart quite a bit. Get that really tight on your first wind. If you don't, it's not a deal breaker or anything, but just give it a good go. Okay, same thing. Okay, nice and tight. Alright, cool. Everything looks pretty good there. And like these little jagged edges on the end here, I'll just kind of clip that off. But you want to keep your leads fairly long here, guys. Fairly long, okay? It's going to help you in the end, because you're going to kind of be grabbing it and pulling it and stuff like that. And that's actually what we're going to do right now. You have your two coils. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in. Maybe back up just a hair more. Okay, first thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and just loosen up your screws here. Okay, so I'm going to loosen this up just a little more than the others. On your negative posts, I want to keep it just enough to get a wire under. But your center one's got to fit 2 wires wrapped around underneath that screw. So make sure you get that up just a little more than the others. Okay, that looks pretty good. So, what you wound your coil around, go ahead and put it right back on there. Okay? Just like that. Okay? And now, the orientation of the coils here, I'm going to see if I can even use this here to my advantage. Okay. You're going to put your coil on just like this. Now, I want you to note the one that's going around the top here is going to be sitting against the middle post. This one's going to go around this post, okay? And hopefully that's showing up good for you guys. Okay? It's going to be just like that, okay? So I'm going to go ahead, put that on there just like that. Now, I want to make sure that there's space in here. Just make sure there's a little gap between your coil and the screw head. And after I wind this, I'll show you. And be confident here. Go for the wind, okay? Go for the wind. Hold that down with your finger and tighten down. Okay? Now I'm going to go ahead and remove this. And from here you can really, play with your coil however you'd like. But make sure there's some space. See how there's a gap in there? Between the screw head right here and the coil? That's exactly what you want, guys. Okay, now that you've put that one on, okay, that one's fastened on, that's going to stay there for you. We're going to flip around the ohm meter, and we're just going to repeat, okay? Place it right back on. Okay, and we are going to repeat the process. Now here's the trick, okay? I'm going to back you up just a hair. See this lead? I want you to put it right between these two, like this. Okay? See that? I put it right in between these two. And I'm going to go up and under. Zoom me back in. Back it up just a hair. There we go. And we're going to repeat. Okay? Sometimes if you want, you can kind of give that just a little bend to help you out. But again, we're looking for that little spacage in there. We want a little space in there. Not too much, just you want space though. I'm sorry guys. Okay. Just like that. That looks pretty good. Now here, we're going to be confident. We're just going to go for it. Fasten that down, and then we can go ahead and remove. Okay. Straighten this one out. Okay. There we go. You should end up with something like that. Okay. There's space between both of them now. Like I said, it's looking a little bad right now. But we're going to definitely make all the adjustments we need to make sure this is going to be good to go, okay? We have these two fastened down. But the middle one. Now, if you remember the Omega video, how we did that, if you remember how you just take 180, 180, okay? And I'm going to try and do that. I'm actually going to back it up just a hair here, okay? So I'm going to lift it up. Actually, I'm going to have to come closer. Sorry guys for all this back and forth here. There we go. I'm going to lift up this coil right there. See that? And I'm just going to go around. Nice and easy. And I'm going to do the same on this side. Up and around. Okay. Around and around. And I'm going to go ahead and fasten that down. And it definitely doesn't look good, does it? Okay. It does not look good. But we're going to fix that. Try not to worry about that too much, okay? Take your center posts, your center leads, and lift them right up to the sky. Okay? And clip your negatives. Okay? Clip your negatives off. Okay? Now, before you clip your center ones, we're going to make our adjustments. I'm going to go in here, I'm going to reinsert. Okay? Nice and easy. There we go. Kind of make sure it's off of the screw. If these coils are touching the screw head, you're going to get shorts, and you definitely don't want that. And what I'm looking for is, like I said, away from the screws, same height, and flat across, okay? Okay, I'm going to take a look at that real quick, and I can go up just a hair. Okay, they're looking pretty center there, and I'm going to go ahead and tighten up one more time on this, just slightly. It came off. Okay, just retight. There we go. So if you're tightening down your screw and your canthal comes out from underneath the screw, guys, rewrap. Okay, that's the best part about not cutting these yet. Wait till the last minute to cut these, and we're gonna go ahead and readjust. Okay, I'm gonna readjust this now. No big deal. It's super easy to do. You want them the same height. Do the best you can on the same distance away from the screw, but it's important that they are the same height. Okay, that looks good. We can go ahead and clip that. I'm just going to clip it right here. Okay. Okay. Just like that. I'm actually going to kind of bend those just like that. Good. You should end up with something just like that, okay? And again, they're not right where I want them to be, but this is where you should be at, as far as the building process goes. Okay, go ahead, and I found if you go in this way, you can kind of get it more straight up. There we go. Okay, now I want to make sure that they're the same height. How does that look, guys? Not bad. That one could probably go up just a little bit, but you know what? I'm happy with it. Okay, there's a center post coil. Okay, center post build, no problem. Let's measure it. Okay. Okay, 0.28. See how it jumped? We have a short somewhere.
You now have the equivalent of a family home. In the end, Frank and Megan will have to choose between what Hillary has done and what David has shown them. I think we've finally made a decision. Will they love it or list it?
Yep, we got a short somewhere. So let's go ahead and make sure that's probably why right there. That's probably why right there. Gonna go ahead and just make some adjustments, guys. When your numbers are jumping like that, there's definitely a short somewhere. I'm checking. What I'm checking for is to make sure nothing's touching these screws. Okay, that's the big thing. Number 2, let's make sure that you get a nice, everything's snug down. Okay.
2 floors and 2,600 square feet of space is plenty for the family, but not in its current state. It does feel
Cool. I can go ahead and back this up quite a bit now. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and 0.28 ohms. We're gonna go ahead and throw it right here onto the copper Nemesis clone, and we're gonna go ahead and put some heat on these. We're gonna set the coils, and we're gonna make sure that they're glowing all at the same time. I'm gonna take a pair of tweezers here. Okay, pair of tweezers, and I'm going to press down on the table, and I'm going to pinch. Okay, so I'm going to press softly. Okay, nice and easy. Okay.
Even Frank concedes that the kitchen is far from perfect.
There you go. They're glowing from the inside out. Okay? That's exactly what you want. Good. We can lock our switch. We know that everything is firing smoothly. Everything is just about the same height. And they're flat. Okay? Flat on the sides there. Okay? As flat as you can get it. And now we're going to go ahead and back her up all the way, because we're going to do some cotton here. Got some cotton. I'm going to go ahead and take this chunk and try and rip it in half the best I can. I'm going to go ahead and kind of separate it, make sure there's no chunky chunks in it. Just spreading it. Everything looks pretty good there. And then I'm going to roll it back into itself. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and put it in. Let me scoot this chair forward. There it is. Like these little frilly edges, it's hard to get into the coil, so I just snip it off. It just makes it a lot easier. Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and thread it through. And hopefully it goes in pretty decent. Nope. Good. I felt like I jerked the coil with the cotton on that, so I wanted to fire it again to make sure that they're glowing evenly still, and they are, so that's a good thing. I think I have too much cotton. There we go. This is a nice fluffy piece. I don't even think, yeah, I don't need to separate that at all. I'm going to go ahead and thread that through. And I'm not tugging from out here on the cotton. I'm getting close to the coil. There we go. And I'm going to pull it back a little bit. Now it's not, you can go back and forth easily with it. Okay? But you should have a nice fluffiness coming off both sides of the coil. See how fluffy that is on both sides? And I'm going to go ahead and pull it forward like this. Okay? Like to the front like this. And I'm going to snip it just a hair off. Like that. There's the kind of the distance from the deck I'm looking for. Okay? Cool. Now we can do the other one. And I'm just going to go ahead and leave that just like that. And make a little point again. And I'm just going to go ahead and thread that bad boy right on through there. Here we go. Pull it about to the middle, pull it out. There we go, nice and fluffy. And again, just kind of ballpark, you know. Kind of ballpark it. Yeah, they're about the same. They're about the same there. Okay. This one probably could use a little less. Yeah. A little more off that one. There we go. They're about the same now. Cool. So now we're gonna make a C. All right. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get this. But there we go. And I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of push them out to the side, like this. And I'm going to take my tweezers or whatever you have, maybe kind of grab it and fold it under. I'm making a C. Okay. Because you want a kind of a pocket. Just like that. Oh, sorry guys. And I'll make sure I show you guys when it's done. And when I get juicy, I'll get a better pocket in there, but you should be looking at something just like that. Okay, it's like a little C, or a circle, if you will. Okay, we'll do the other one. Just kind of push them out to the side, and then tuck them under. That. Like that. And just kind of use like the deck, the wall of the deck, to kind of hold, it'll hold it there for you. And just kind of make sure there's a little pocket in there. Vapor's gonna come out of that pocket. Furious Vapor. Be a cool name for an e-liquid company. Furious Vapor. Cool. There we go. I think we pretty much got it. Okay, good. They look pretty identical there. Okay, and then the side. Okay, there's like a little pocket right there. Doesn't look like much right now, guys, but there's the other one. But after we get it wet, we'll be good to go. So let's back it up. And then we'll take it up top. Good. Today we're going to be vaping on some Killer Liquid Peachango. Peachango is delicious. Go ahead and just put a big old glob right in that pocket. That's where I'm going to go first. Yeah, I really wanted to revisit this because I get tons of emails about this build. The first time I did it, I actually filled the pocket. Don't fill the pocket. I found that you get a more throatier hit when you fill the pocket than if you don't. Okay. Gonna get a bunch on there. We'll let it get going. Yeah, I've been loving Loki Labs are coming out with some good shit, and I'm really excited to bring you their new RDA that they're coming out with. That's gonna be a good one, a really good one. Just gotta do a little adjusting here, guys, because once you get the cotton wet, you can really form it to exactly what you want it to be. But keep it fluffy, okay? Oh, what else is new with me, man? I hope you guys have been doing good, man. Everybody's staying safe out there, enjoying a good vape. I've been pretty brutal at work, but, you know, it's all good, man. Oh, I want to tell you, Okay, so you guys remember the Copper Nemesis video? That same company, the Vaping Walrus, they actually have a new website up, by the way, vapingwalrus.com. Go there and check them out, man. But they wanted me to do a comparison. Okay, I stated that the best clone for your dollar is the Copper Nemesis clone. And I still stand by that. And they wanted me to go side by side with another one of their companies that makes the Nemesis to do a comparison. You know? And that's coming soon, guys. We're going to be doing a comparison. So let's go ahead. This is really juicy, but I like to do that with my cotton, especially right at the first. Get that down in there. And I'm going to kind of go ahead and just kind of press the cotton just a little bit, move it around, and really make a better pocket. Okay. There we go. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. So let's go ahead and put just one more glob on there. And you want to line up your air holes directly in front of it. Now usually, like, let's say you do this build and then I go W, your air holes are going to be below the coils, just like this one. The air holes are going to be underneath the coils, so when you hit it, it's going to just draw air from up underneath the coils. It's tons of flavor. Tons of flavor. Everything looks pretty good here. Let's go ahead and vape it, man. Love that juice. I love that juice. Wow, that is so good. Straight cotton. Straight cotton everywhere. I can't remember what video it was in, but I actually watched one of my videos. I was watching it and I had like this piece of cotton on my arm. I hope this helped, guys. I just kind of want to do a little catching up, like what I've been digging on lately. You know, and I really want to touch on this build one more time, and I think that it's definitely a good idea to do that, and I think it came out great, man. Wow. Tons of flavor. It's just like an Omega build, really. Only difference is you're purposely putting them coils right in the middle. It's just a fantastic build. I love to do them. And like I said, I really hope this helps, guys. I want to thank all of you for watching. A huge thank you for watching. To all my subscribers, I appreciate you all of you so much, man. If you have any questions whatsoever, dude, you can hit me up on my email, tjvapingreviews@aol.com, or comment down below, man. I try to get back to everybody the best I can. So there we go, man. Let's end this. Classic form.
What we can do is open up the